Hello, so good afternoon. I thought I would show you how to make the Mars bar squares, Mars bar slices. So I've got everything ready for you. So I've got 4 Mars bars, which I've started to cut up into squares ready for you. I've got 150 grams of margarine. I've got 300 grams of Rice Krispies and 150 grams of chocolate. Okay, so first of all, cut your Mars bars into small chunks. This helps when you're melting them in a pan, okay? Okay. When that's done, you need quite a big non-stick pan, quite a large non-stick pan, okay? Pop in your Mars bars. And alongside of that needs to go your margarine. Then you need to place your pan on a low heat on the gas or electric hob. And all the time you need to keep stirring so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Okay, it starts to melt really, really quickly. So you can use anything for this. You don't have to buy the branded makes of Mars bar and Rice Krispies. You can buy shop's own bought. It can be as expensive or as cheap as you want it to be. So carry on stirring it all the time, because if not it's going to stick to the pan, and try not to let it boil. It just spoils the taste. You might not be able to melt all of the like the Milky Way bit, but that's fine because it just adds to the chewiness of the cake. So transfer it from your heat onto a chopping board. You are still stirring it all the time. This might need some adult help, really. So if you've got an adult or a parent or carer that can help with this, it's a good idea. Okay, so next you're going to start to put in your Rice Krispies, but you're going to put in just a few at a time, okay, and mix, ensuring that all the Rice Krispies are covered. Don't worry if you lose some, like I have on the surface, you can scoop them up. Last few going in now. Now you can add anything to this, within reason obviously. You could add in some sultanas, you could add in some chopped mini eggs. You could put cherries, let me think, some coconut. It all depends on what flavour you like. I'm going to put in a small amount of Rouse Squeezy honey. I think it makes it more sticky. Just a couple of glugs and then give it a really, really good mix after this. Make sure you get that honey mixed in. And also ensure that your Rice Krispies are fully covered. So you should have this consistency. Alright, okay. And then a glass Pyrex dish or a tin. You can do a square one like I've got here. You can do a rectangle one. The smaller the cake tin, the taller your bake will be. If you do a biggish tin, then you're going to have smaller slices. That's fine as well. So with the back of your spoon now, you need to start patting all this into place. Be quite firm with it when you're pressing it down. Okay. Just so it's all compact and then it'll set. Okay, so it should look like this now. Okay, then I'm going to melt my 150 grams of chocolate, and that's going to be then poured over the top. So here I am now with my melted chocolate. I just did this in the microwave. Took 50 seconds, but break it down into like 10s or 15s because chocolate can quite easily burn in the microwave. So start to tip it, I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing here, over the top of the cake. Okay, and then you're just going to spread it very carefully with the back of your spoon. If you've not done this before, might be a good idea to chill your Rice Krispies in the fridge for a while, just because sometimes the chocolate lifts up the Rice Krispies. But do you know what? It all tastes beautiful at the end of the day. I always find that there's never enough chocolate, so if you've got extra Easter eggs lying around that you want to get rid of, get them on top of your Mars bar tray bake. Okay, and don't worry about if you've lifted it, because mine's slightly lifted. Okay, so there we have Mars bar tray bake. Okay. This now needs to go into the fridge for a good hour. A good hour, if you can wait that long, not like me. A good hour in the fridge. And then when you take it out, if you just let it come up to about 10 minutes of being in room temperature, and then you'll be able to slice it. Okay, you won't be able to slice it straight from the fridge, it'll be too hard. But if you slice it now, you're just going to make a mess of it. Okay, so hopefully that'll inspire you to make some tray bake, and I'll see what I can rustle up for another day. Okay, thanks very much, and hope to see you all very soon.